Hello everyone, good evening, or whenever you watch this, good whatever day it is. So this is our third little chat of the week, and today I'm going to be talking about diets and kind of like healthy eating, so to speak. So I'm going to go and share this now over onto my little group on Facebook so they can watch it, and then we're going to have a little chat. While we're doing this, as always, if you have any questions, throw them my way and I will do my best to answer them like always. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about today, was diet. So just so we're all starting off on the right foot, we all know that diets and little diet fads don't work. Yeah, just so we're getting off on the right foot, just so we're all on the same page, we're all singing from the same hymn sheet. Diets, shakes, pills, tea bags, skinny jabs, lollipops, sweets, stupid stuff like that don't work. Yeah, juice detoxes, water diets, no. I could literally end this talk now, mic drop, walk away, because they don't work in the long run. And obviously your health is for the long run. So your health and your life is not just for the short term, it's for the long term, it's for the long run. So all those fads and those diets and things like that you see, they do not work in the long run. So you are wasting your money, you're wasting your time, and you're wasting your energy. Who wants to do that? You could spend your money, your time and your energy on so much more than these silly diets and these silly fads that are out there at the moment. So we need to be staying away from skinny tea, skinny jabs, lollipops, things that promise you the express the fat weight loss, the fast weight loss. We need to be staying away from them because they do not work in the long run. They do not work. Initially, yeah, most of the time it's just water retention that you're losing. So anything that's a shake, a pill, a lollipop, a sweet, a detox, a juice detox, a tea, anything like that, they don't work. And I can literally end this live now and walk away because that is all I've really got to say. These things don't work. All they do is they play on people's emotions, they play on people's negative self-image, they play on people's body image, and it's all about money. So end of, they don't work. But I'm keeping this positive. There's so many of them to mention. I'm not even going to go into them. There's so many that I could mention. And they're all quick fixes. They come with the promises. They promise you the world. And then you don't get the world and you don't get anything. And in the end, they just do more damage than they do good to the body. So that is what I'm coming on to talk about today, is about diet. Same as workout fads. None of this stuff's work. Now, I've made notes again, you know, but I'm like, if you've got questions as we're going through, if you've got comments, please throw them my way. They sometimes don't come up on my phone, but I've got my laptop here. So if you've got questions, got comments, throw them at me as we're going over. So have you ever tried a diet? Of course you have. Everyone's been on a diet. Everyone's tried a diet. And how many times and how many other diets have you tried? And they just, we realise they just don't work. So the key is to the diet is to have a healthy outlook on life, have a lifestyle approach, because a diet has so many negative connotations linked to it, so many negative words linked to it, so many negative experiences are linked to diets. People have failed on them, they've wasted money, they've tried stuff, they haven't worked. So when you think of a diet, automatically all those negative things from the past come into your mind, because all you're thinking about is the diet that you went on and it failed, the thing that you did and didn't work. And that's where we need to step away from this diet culture. They are just obviously playing on people's emotions, and we need to start honing in on what a healthier, more sustainable lifestyle looks like, because diets are not sustainable. They're not something that you're going to do forever. What you are going to do forever is you're going to live a healthy life, and you're going to want to live a life. You're not going to want to be restricted. You're not going to want to be set by rules. You're not going to be wanting counting silly calories and points and sins and stuff like that. And yeah, I get it works for some people, but it's not sustainable in the long term. And life is for living. Life is for living. So I wanted to talk about food. And people always will say, but eating healthy is expensive. but it's really not. And we don't want to criticise, but you can't put a value on your health at the end of the day. You don't need to eat like a queen to be healthy. You don't need to be, doesn't need to be time consuming. It doesn't need to be some crazy thing. So I wanted to come on with some little tips for you on how, I apologise, but I've got hay fever, on little tips about how you can eat well on a budget as well. So tip number 1 is to prep. I say this all the time, but it's about cooking in bulk, prepping for the week ahead, and I swear down, it saves you serious money and it saves you serious time, because you're just doing it once a week. You're prepping in advance. Cooking in bulk, freezing, that includes all types of stuff. You can cook, you can freeze it stays fresh, it can come back in. Only buying what you need to, making a shopping list really helps. Recipes, going online, going on my website, asking me, sourcing things out as recipes. We're in lockdown at the moment, perfect time to try new recipes, try new things, try some cooking. Buying frozen veggies and fruit, if your fresh stuff goes off, it's still fruit and veg at the end of the day, and everything is there that you need. And stepping away from these things that people are buying into, yet they look attractive because they'll promise you the world, they'll say that it's going to work, but that's all they're preying on. The diet industry doesn't want healthy people. The diet industry doesn't want people who are happy with their body. The diet industry wants people who are wanting to go on a diet, who are seeking something, a quick fix, and that is the people they're honing in on. So what we need to do is take a stand against this and think about it from a health point of view. We need to start looking after our health and knowing that, like, just by making small changes every single day, you don't have to change everything at once. It's making these small changes, little changes every week. Maybe it's drinking more water, maybe it's eating one more portion of fruit and veg a week, maybe it's trying something different. Always just go for one thing that you can implement into your lifestyle, into your nutrition, into your diet, that's going to make you feel better, that's going to make you feel healthier in the long run. Staying away from these quick fixes, staying away from fads, staying away from things that are potentially going to harm your body, your hormones, your metabolism in the long run, is by taking these things and wasting your money when that money could go on a really good shop. It could go on prepping some food. We've all been there, we've been suckered in. It sounds really good. They've got testimonials, they've got do this, do that, and it sounds really good, but what happens when it's over? We can't stay on it forever. You can't stay on that fad, that shake, that skinny jab, or the skinny coffee or whatever. You can't stay on them forever. So then what happens when you come off it? There's no maintenance plan, it's just you're off it. You either buy from us or you don't. And we can't just live our life by picking into fads, stepping back, putting the weight back on, buying into a fad, stepping back, putting the weight back on, buying into a fad. We're never ever going to be happy just going around in this vicious circle of fads and diet, fads and diet, fads and diet. So what we need to do is come up with a lifestyle approach, something that's going to be sustainable for you, but sustainable long term. Not just something you're going to dip in and out of. It's got to be something that suits your lifestyle, and we're all going to be different. What suits my lifestyle is not going to suit your lifestyle. So it might mean a case of sitting down and making a plan, writing down when you're going to eat your meals, what you're going to eat, coming up with a little strategy, and knowing what works for you. When do you need to fuel your body more? When are you exercising more? Do you need more fuel? Yes, you will need more fuel if you're exercising. You're going to need more energy into the body because you're burning more energy off. Staying hydrated throughout the day, all these little things you can put in, as opposed to just going on some silly fad. That's all you're losing pounds wise is the pounds out your purse, the money out your purse, and you're not gaining anything. You're not gaining any happiness. You don't feel any better because of it, and you end up beating yourself up because it hasn't worked, and then you just go on that vicious circle of going round and round again. And I want people to jump off the hamster wheel, the diet hamster wheel, and start to embrace themselves, start to live their lifestyle, start to be happy. When people are on diets, they're not happy. They're not going out and living their life. They're restricting everything, restricting what they do, restricting, saying no to meals out. I know that's not possible at the minute, but saying no to stuff because they're worried about food and what they're going to eat, and food is there to be enjoyed. And that is what I'm here for, to say stay away from these stupid diets. So just before I go, has anyone got a question? Have you been on a diet? Let me know what one you've been on. If it works for you, fabulous. Some things work for people, some things don't. We're all individual and we've all got to go with our own thing. but it's not sustainable. It's not for life. Life is for living. So if you've got a question, you've got a comment, pop it in now. If you're watching this on the replay, I'm always really interested if anyone's got any questions. If anyone's stuck in that diet rut now and they just don't know how to get out of it and they're struggling and they really need some help, reach out. That's what I'm here for, and that is why I'm doing these lives, to hopefully be able to impart some knowledge, to hopefully be able to help people and to get you off that hamster wheel of dieting that you've been on and start to help you live your life again, start to help you love who you are again, start to help you love food again, and get into a lifestyle that's going to be able to suit you, where you can just live your life and not have to worry about things. So drop me a comment, drop me a message. I've got my laptop at the side here because sometimes comments and questions don't come up. Ask me anything you want to. If you're watching this on the replay, please drop a comment, drop a message. And as I said, if you are stuck in that wheel that's going round and round and round, let me help you. Let me help you get it off it. What is it that's holding you back? What is it that you worry about? Is there something that you're scared about? What has and hasn't worked for you? I'd really love to know. So get in touch. That's what these lives are about this week. Every single day I'm coming on, hoping to help, motivate, inspire in some way by giving some sort of advice that may be useful in some way. It might just be me waffling. You might just be sat there going, oh my god, is she off again talking? But I hope that one person finds something in it that is going to be helpful for them. So drop me a comment. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. I'll be back tomorrow. I am talking about mindset. So on Monday I talked about motivation. Yesterday I talked about being stuck in a rut. Today's obviously been about diets. Tomorrow I will be talking about mindset. Nothing on Friday. And then on Saturday, I can't remember. I'm talking about something on Saturday. Probably just me waff. Exercise. I'm talking about exercise on Saturday. So come along for all of the talks. Let me know if they've been useful. Drop me a comment. Drop me a question. And I'm always happy to help. Yeah, a lot of people are, Sarah. I get why a lot of people are, but a juice can't cleanse the body. The way the body cleanses is by elimination, so by the liver and the kidneys. That's how the body cleanses. And the only time people lose a few pounds is it's just water retention that people are losing. So as soon as they obviously start eating again, they put it all back on because it is just water. It's like if we all, just drank juice. But the body does naturally cleanse itself and it does naturally detox itself. But these juice cleansers obviously play on the fact that it doesn't do that. But it will. Liver, kidneys, elimination, sweat, urine, go in the toilet, drinking water. They are the ways. Looking after your digestive system, they are the best ways to cleanse the body at the end of the day. But I know loads of people do the juice cleansers, and I say each to their own. I'm not bashing anyone. People can do what they want, it's their lives. But there's just things I don't agree with, and that's just me. But if that's what you want to do, but just be really careful when you're doing it and when you're coming off it and then you're starting to eat normal again, especially if you're going on holiday and then people eat and then they drink, and then it's like that vicious circle just goes round, isn't it? So I know you're Sarah, so just be careful. I say everything I say might just sometimes seem a bit harsh when I'm saying it as it is, but I do obviously just want to help people and try and get people off that cycle. If you've got a holiday, and obviously if it's not last minute, start a little bit earlier, but also be appreciative of who you are and what you are and what your body is, and start to love it and honour it in a way that you don't need to diet, and you don't need to do that. You're just constantly eating well to celebrate and look after your body. So hopefully this has been helpful. If you have got a question but it's a bit personal, drop me a message. Don't have to write it on the comments under the video. Drop me a message if there's something I can help with. If you've got a story and you want to share it, feel free to share it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to something that has worked for you. Might have worked for you and it might not work for everyone else. But this was just my 2p worth. So hopefully it's been helpful, and see you all next week. Tomorrow. Where am I going for a week? See you all tomorrow. That's what I'm all about.